Welcome back to the channel, you guys. Welcome back to the boat gang. Alright, we got the SonicWake V2 on the block. Okay, today we're actually going to be upgrading the Firma 120 stock 6S capable ESC to the Firma 160. This is an 8S capable speed control, so we're going to do that. Have to solder up some bullets onto the motor and actually have a little mod hack that you guys can use to prevent your battery tray from breaking, as you guys see. Okay, so stick around. Big B, what Ironclad RC. As you guys can see, I actually changed out my cooling line. Okay, I have upgraded 8mm silicone cooling line, one for the motor and one for the ESC. In my previous V2, I actually had a Y splitter back here, but I'm actually using that Y splitter on my recoil too, so I just kind of ran it in its stock configuration because I knew I was going to be installing this speed control. Really don't think this one needs the extra cooling run. Okay, so I did that. That's one upgrade. I actually upgraded my turn fin. These are the turn fins I had on my previous boat, so I just kind of switched them over. I like those turn fins. First mod is actually moving your battery straps. Okay, just pull all your battery straps out and run them back through here. Okay, stock the battery straps come out right here where my fingernails at. Okay, and what that does when you're like pulling hard, strapping your battery in or in a crash, it basically breaks this little slither of plastic they have. Okay, it breaks that piece. All right, so I recommend pulling them out and then running them on the outside of this rail. Okay, so you basically putting pressure on this and on this rail right here. Okay, that's the first mod I recommend. So the second little mod, which is optional, you don't have to do this. Planning on going fast with my boat. I've already broke this one little battery strap retainer, so I just got a piece of plastic. I had this in my previous SonicWake and it worked great. 2.5mm thick, if that. Okay, I didn't even measure it. Polystyrene, maybe polycarbonate, whatever you have laying around. Just make sure when you cut it to size, cut it tight so that it basically like it's tight fitting in your tray here. Okay, and so that it just snaps. It basically will snap right into the battery tray. Okay, now we'll be pulling on this plastic and this rail right here, so we shouldn't bust our tray. Now the only other way we could bust our tray loose right now is breaking the inner skeletal system loose from the hull. Okay, but this should save your battery strap retainers and all that. Okay, pretty easy mod, and it actually lifts your batteries up a little bit so you can run wider batteries and they're not as cattywampus in your boat. You guys see that? So you're able to run a larger, wider pack with this modification. All right, so let's go ahead and get the Firma installed. Okay, quit jacking my jaws. I probably just need to really just need to solder on this male 6.5mm bullet onto my motor. Okay, so just basically pull these wires off, desolder that, and I'm gonna solder a new one on. Boom, got the 6.5s soldered up. All right, pretty simple. Okay, I just left the motor in the boat, put a towel under the wires. I used some vice grips to keep them in place. Done. All right, done. Okay, so I got the 120 and the 160 side by side. You guys can kind of get a little size comparison. The 160 is quite a bit larger than the 120. Okay, the 120 is actually 120 amp continuous. Okay, 6S capable. The 160 is 160 amp continuous, 1050 burst. Okay, 8S capable. All right, so Both of them have series connections. Okay, the 120 has like a, if I had to guess, a 12 gauge. This is a 10 gauge wire. All right, the 160 actually has a little mounting area for the on-off button. The 120 does not, so you'd actually have to find an external mounting point for that. Okay, both of them have, you know, on-off and easy set programming button. You can run through your parameters. Okay. A jumper loop so you can run a single battery or series, 3M tape in the box, register your product with Spektrum, your parameters. Okay, these are all the parameters you get to pick from: timing, motor rotation, LVC, LiPo, and running mode. You also get your instruction manual. Okay, who needs all that? Who needs all that? All right, so yeah, as you can see, the 120 comes with, I'm pretty sure it's 5.5 millimeter bullets soldered up. The 160 has a 6.5 bullet mounted on the frame of the ESC. 2 mounting points for the 120, 3 for the 160. Okay, there'll be a link to this boat in the description, a link to this and this. Okay, so it may help you guys out if you're shopping for your boat. Okay, so I'm thinking about putting the 120 with the new Jetstream. Okay, the new Jetstream actually has a 4065 in it. It's a 24-inch boat with a 4065. It's a 1700 kV 4065. This one's 1900. Okay, pretty sure. Yeah, 1900 kV. So this would be a good upgrade for the Jetstream. So yeah, let's go ahead and get it mounted up. Like I said, there's 3 mounting points, 1, 2, 3, and it should just mount right where we had it. Okay, we'll use the same cooling configuration, in, out, and it should be pretty simple. So we're going to hook up our cooling in, then our cooling out, and back into the speed control. Okay, like so. That should do it. All right. So this purple cooling line, it was actually not my choice. I actually ordered orange for this boat, orange cooling line from Offshore Electrics, and I got my order, and it was purple, and I was like, what the hell? I didn't order purple, I ordered orange. So I checked my order, and sure enough, I ordered purple cooling line. So I went to Offshore Electric's website, and I was looking at the cooling line, and the options for the cooling line was you know, green, purple, green, blue, red, purple, and then orange was under the purple. So I accidentally ordered purple. It was right under it, and I kind of like the purple. You know, I'm not even gonna lie, I kind of like it. Orange and purple, it actually kind of looks good together. You know what I'm saying? With the white silicone slithers. These are just slithers of cooling line stretched over my main cooling line, and it acts as like a zip tie almost to keep my cooling line in place. I kind of like the purple and white. It looks good. It actually looks pretty good. I'm actually kind of happy I made the wrong choice. You know, one of them deals. What the hell? Oh God, I don't have it on the right hole. Jeez. That's what she said. Jeez. So, like I said, there's 3 mounting posts here, and I needed to move it over to the right post. I was mounting it on the 120 mounting post. So, we got I actually ran this RX wire under the ESC, okay? And I actually tried to mount my on-off button where the stock on-off button was, but the wire for the on-off button wasn't long enough, because with the on-off button mounted right here, it's actually kind of odd. If you're actually running this ESC, you may not be able to run your antenna tube through to the antenna wire. Okay, I've seen a lot of guys actually mount this ESC right here on the flood chamber wall, which is actually something I thought about doing. But I run SMC batteries. They're pretty heavy, so I shouldn't lose my self-righting feature. I didn't lose my self-righting feature with the Offshore Electrics Fly Color 150 mounted up high right here.
You can still go, even when you feel slow. You can still go, even when there's no hope. You can still go. I never answer to no, man. I still go. And what I normally do with this boat, my antenna is running this cooling line. You guys see that? So I just take and I tie that cooling line in a knot, so it's out of the way. Boom, done. That's all I do. I don't run my antenna out this boat, and I run at the river. I've never had any reception issues keeping my antenna inside a boat. That's it. That's freaking it, boy. That's it, boy. Yes, sir, buddy. Yes, sir, buddy. 80 mile an hour. Here we come. Okay, so we need to get this RX wire hooked up to our receiver. Well, I could just plug it in. No need to take it out. Alright. Boom. So I just basically shoved all that extra wire in my receiver box there. Make sure it's not going to get cut. Make sure it's not hanging out. Okay. Put my clip back on. Boom. Alright. And hook up our motor. We may need to change polarity. Alright. Boom. Boom. Okay. Okay, so I got the SonicWake on my DX5 Rugged. And actually, this is like not my actual first choice for ESC for this boat. It's going to be a great ESC. Don't get me wrong. The reason I went with this ESC, I had several subscribers, dozens of subscribers that actually run this speed control in this boat. And they thought it would be cool for me to install the 160 so we can see where my boat's at and where their boat's at, you know. Which, you know, that's basically the whole reason I bought this ESC. Just because my subscribers actually wanted me to, my viewers wanted me to get it for this boat. So, turning it on for the first time. Okay. May need to switch motor direction there. Let's check it out. Alright, motor direction's good. Ooh, doggy. Ooh, doggy. Yes, sir, buddy. I can't wait, man. I can't wait. Okay, it sounded good. Nice and smooth. Alright, the install was actually fairly straightforward. The only modification you have to do is solder up 6.5 bullets on your motor, which if you know how to solder, that's not hard at all. You know, pulling the ESC, putting the new one in, it went like that. It was super simple, you know. Now the only thing I really dislike about the speed control is the connectors and that signal wire right there. You can't really, I mean, we could put the QS8s on there, but we're kind of stuck running these IC5s, so I got these connector contraptions that we'll be running, which should be fine. This motor on 8S, it's not an oval or bashing motor setup, you know, combo for 8S. It's like speed runs, less than 5-second trigger pulls at full throttle with this motor on 8S. Okay. Unless you got it propped right, maybe you could do a little bit of bashing, but these wires are two-part wires, just like the UL19 stock 3656 pole. You'll desolder the wire and the windings. Okay, so you got to watch out for that running this motor on 8S, because you will desolder the wires. Okay, which it can actually be fixed. I got one right now I got to fix. But yeah, we'll be taking it out to the speed run as soon as these tropical storms get out of here. I'm kind of stuck. Running in the park pond for the next week or so. Well, at least 2 or 3 days until Lee gets out of here. He's got, it's like a category 4 right now, and there's like every day here, last couple of days, is 15, 20 mile an hour winds here in the Carolinas. So I can't make it to the river, you know, because I want to run that bad boy right there. I've been working on the bottom. I've done a couple changes. I've got my prop prepped back up. I shuffled some weight around. I'm going to try the lightweight battery.
And yeah, man, I want to run that boat so bad. Sam, congrats on the 119 mile an hour with your JAE, man. That's freaking insane, brother. Good job, dude. Good job. Boat gang, baby. I'm actually building another one of these, and I've actually traced all my wood. Actually traced every single one of these pieces of wood out on a piece of cardboard, because I might make a double wide or a twin tub, a tub that will house twin motor. So that's something maybe coming up, may not ever see the light of day, but I did trace it out. And I've actually did a lot of figuring when I traced it out. So it's pretty much ready to go. All I have to do is cut the wood to make a twin tub. Anyway, I got off topic. Pretty cool upgrade. I definitely recommend it. It's been an ironclad upgrade for a lot of guys. So we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.